Hey guys, Shane here again with One Shift at a Time, and it is week 3 of the NFL Power Rankings. So let's jump right in. We got number 10, and they're yo-yoing back to their original 10th place spot, and that is the Seattle Seahawks. They had a good first half against the Titans, but Henry just rushed through the D in the second, and the offense came a little cold in the second, so they were not able to win that one, and in fact they lost it in overtime. There was one really kind of these taunting calls. It was a really bad taunting call, but the NFL needs to look at these taunting calls. It's getting ridiculous, but they have a good chance to bounce back as they play against the Minnesota Vikings this week. In number 9, we got this. They're in the same spot, and it's the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, they are 2-0. But they haven't really had a lot of challenge so far. They've faced the Lions and the Eagles, which those are both layups. Especially the Lions. So we'll see. They get a better idea this week as they take on the Green Bay Packers in the Monday night game there. So that should be good. Oh, it's not the Monday night game. The Packers win the Monday night game this week. Sorry. They play the Packers though. And in number 8, we have another 2-0 team that hasn't really been tested too hard, and that is the Arizona Coyotes, who are the Arizona Cardinals, who are new to this list. They were gifted a win this week. They probably should have lost, but the Minnesota Vikings missed what most would think is a pretty easy kick to win the game there at the end, and they missed it. So they do go up to nothing, and we can see if they can keep rolling as they face the struggling Jaguars this week. Number 7, we're going to keep with undefeated teams, and this is the Denver Broncos, and they are new to the list as well. They had a couple easier games as they played the Giants and the Jets as well, and again, they seem to continue their week fairly easy. They beat the Giants and the Jags. I can't even read my own writing. Sorry, the Giants and the Jags, and they do have an easier week because they do play the Jets. That's where the Jets come into it, and they should also go 3-0. Number 6, we have a huge bounce back this week, demolishing the Dolphins 35-0. We have the Buffalo Bills. They did drop a spot still because some teams played really well, but that is not due to their play. They played really well this week. They probably should have played better in the first game of the season, but you're going to see that at the beginning of the season. I don't want to punish them too hard for that. I think they're going to do well, and they do have a good game coming up against the Washington football team, so we'll see how they do. And then in number 5, we do have the Baltimore Ravens, and wow, they're looking good. They had a very tough loss there week 1 and in overtime there against the Raiders, but they bounced right back and played a really good game against the Chiefs. Lamar is looking like he did 2 years ago, which is that's pretty scary for the league. I think they're going to have a good one this week, so we'll see where they end up next week, but they are up 2 spots from where they were last week. That's going to bring us to number 4, and again, this is the first time on the list, another 2-0 team, but this is the team that beat them in week 1, and that is the Las Vegas Raiders, and they are playing some damn good football. Week 1, that comeback victory against the said Ravens was huge. This week, they showed a really good game against the Steelers. So, I don't know, I think they've got a really easy game coming up this week against the Dolphins, who were not even able to score a point last week. So, I think they're definitely going to go up 3-0, and I think the Raiders are a really team to watch this year. I think they're going to go far. Number 3, so they're dropping 1 spot, and that is the Chiefs. They lost to the Ravens, so that's going to drop them a spot. I don't know if this is time to get too worried. I mean, they had that very close game in week 1 against the Browns, and then this week they lost against the Ravens. I don't know that it's time to panic yet, because again, it is early seasons, and sometimes these teams don't play their best football at the beginning of the season, then they turn around and go on quite the tear. But for the Chiefs fans who usually do so well in September, they've got to wonder. Mahomes threw his first ever interception in September. We'll see. They have a big matchup against the Chargers this week, so this is another not necessarily an easy team. I think this is going to be a good match for them, and we're really going to see what they're made of. So number 2, swapping spots with them, we have the Los Angeles Rams, and they're looking good. I think they finally got their quarterback, as they've said, and I think this is now a complete team. They're looking better and better every week. Week 1 was kind of easy against the Bears, but they had a good test against a Colts team that was really hungry to bounce back after their loss to Seattle, and they handled them. So we're really going to see on Sunday, because that is when the big test is going to be, as they face the number 1, your reigning and defending Super Bowl champions, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, Tom Brady is ageless. The guy just, is kind of looking close at halftime, and he's like, throw another couple touchdowns, 5 touchdowns on the day. He's definitely not showing any signs of slowing down. So we'll see. Again, they have this massive game against the Rams this week. That's really going to let us know, probably who's going to win that division. We're going to see who's going to be the number 1 team, that's for sure. For next week's power ranking, the winner of this match is going to be the number 1 team. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Share this around as you always do. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.